Picture this: a country where one man can launch rocket ships for fun while entire towns can't afford clean water, where a handful of tech titans hold more wealth than half the American population combined, where the word billionaire has become both a badge of genius and a symbol of everything broken. Now imagine wiping that slate clean. In this alternative timeline, America hits its breaking point. People are tired of fortunes piling up like digital skyscrapers in offshore accounts while schools crumble, hospitals beg for funding, and middle-class dreams evaporate. So they ask AI to step in, not to spark revolution, but to design a smarter, fairer economy. One where innovation thrives, hard work pays off, and yes, you can still get rich, but no one hoards so much wealth that their shadow covers the nation. This isn't about punishing success. It's about redefining success itself. No more rewarding hoarding over contribution, or glorifying those who win the game by keeping others from playing at all. The people want an economy that feels like a community garden, not a casino. They imagine a future where prosperity is no longer zero-sum, where the rising tide truly lifts all boats instead of capsizing half of them. It's the moment when America pauses and asks, what if wealth stopped being an idol and became a tool for all? That's when AI enters, not as a tyrant, but as an architect with infinite patience and creativity. It listens, learns, and begins weaving an economic framework designed to outlive even the wildest human dreams. If you're into bold ideas that rewrite the rules, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's build something together. To craft this new economy, AI studies the rise of billionaires like Elon Musk. Musk, the archetypal American billionaire, embodies the power of raw ambition. Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, but also the risks of letting one man hold too many chips at the table. His story is inspiring, chaotic, and at times unsettling. AI asks a simple question: could Musk's boundless ingenuity exist without his towering fortune? Could America have all the innovation without all the inequality? AI studies not only Musk's rise, but also the cultural obsession with wealth as proof of genius. It sees how billionaires have become demigods in the American imagination. To shift this paradigm, AI doesn't seek to destroy ambition. It seeks to decentralize power. In this vision, brilliant ideas can rise, but wealth flows like a river, not a dammed-up reservoir. It also observes how the billionaire class has become interwoven with politics, shaping policy to preserve their position. AI considers ways to untangle this influence. It proposes campaign finance reforms built directly into its new economic architecture, ensuring that no excessive private wealth can be funneled into buying power or rewriting laws for the few. This is where AI brings solutions to the table. It sketches a blueprint in 3 bold phases. In the first 6 months, AI redesigns corporate structures. Every major company shifts into a hybrid model, part traditional enterprise, part decentralized autonomous organization, DAO. Founders and CEOs can earn enormous wealth, but once a personal fortune crosses $100 million, all excess flows into a national innovation fund. This fund, managed by AI, finances free healthcare, tuition-free universities, and dividends sent directly to every US citizen. AI explains this cap not as a ceiling, but as a safety valve. It's the moment where private wealth begins feeding public prosperity, ensuring that the more successful a company becomes, the more it uplifts the entire nation. Imagine Amazon still existing, but each prime delivery fueling better schools in rural Kentucky and affordable housing in Oakland. Between 6 and 18 months, AI launches test zones in cities like San Francisco, Austin, and Atlanta. These cities see a surge of startups, but profits are shared more broadly. Real-time tax collection algorithms ensure there are no loopholes, no evasion. AI tracks corporate value and redirects excess into public infrastructure. Roads are repaired, broadband is universal, and energy grids modernize without raising taxes. AI doesn't just redistribute wealth, it reprograms the flow of value. Smart contracts ensure workers automatically receive a share of profits when a company grows. Data ownership shifts back to individuals, who can license their personal information instead of surrendering it for free. AI acts like a nationwide accountant, watchdog, and investment advisor rolled into one, transparent, tireless, and impossible to bribe. By year 5, the transformation is complete. Universal housing, healthcare, and education are standard. Entrepreneurs still chase big ideas, But the goal isn't hoarding stock options, it's solving big problems. Elon Musk's ambitions for Mars are still alive, but his would-be $200 billion fortune never materializes. Instead, America built a nationwide green energy grid, eradicated child poverty, and gave every household a share of the country's prosperity. AI proves that progress doesn't require billionaires. It requires smarter systems, and it learns from the people as much as they learn from it, adjusting its algorithms daily to reflect changing human needs and values. It evolves constantly, like a gardener tending a living ecosystem, always watching for weeds of corruption or stagnation. But even this AI-guided paradise faces questions. Will Americans lose ambition without billionaires to idolize? Could citizens grow complacent with guaranteed dividends? And most importantly, can AI truly manage a complex economy fairly? Or will it simply replace one elite with another, a silicon-powered oligarchy? Skeptics argue that without Musk-sized fortunes, no one would build moon bases or terraform Mars. AI counters, why pin those dreams on one man's wallet when a nation's collective wealth could achieve them faster? Instead of a single billionaire staking a claim on Mars, why not a democratic mission, funded by the surplus of an entire thriving population? Human nature remains unpredictable. Greed, fear, and resistance to change don't vanish overnight. This system requires transparency, adaptability, and cultural shifts. It's not a utopia. It's a daring American experiment. AI reminds the people that its own algorithms are not perfect. Oversight councils made up of citizens, teachers, nurses, mechanics, and scientists review AI's decisions. If the system drifts toward centralization, it can be recalibrated. Power remains distributed. Now imagine living here. Your basic needs are met. You can still hustle, innovate, and build wealth, but there's no ladder stretching into the stratosphere. No billionaires casting long shadows over democracy. Excess wealth cycles back into your neighborhood, not into an offshore account. Picture waking up in a country where your community owns a stake in every major corporation, where every child has access to first-class schools because AI automatically funnels surplus profits from Wall Street to Main Street, where breakthroughs in medicine, clean energy, and technology belong to everyone, not just shareholders. AI even weaves creativity into the system. Communities can vote on where surplus funds are allocated, whether it's public parks, local art programs, or community-owned renewable energy projects. The economy feels alive, human, and participatory. Would you feel liberated knowing no single person could ever own more than $100 million? Or would you secretly miss the myth of the billionaire genius, the idea that one person could rise so far above the rest? In this new America, AI isn't the master, it's the architect. It designs the plumbing and wiring of a new economy, but the light switch is still in your hands. The question is, would you turn it on? Or would you cling to the old world, with its towering fortunes and yawning divides? If you'd live in this world, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's make the impossible possible.